There weren't many weavers that was still alive in the early 70s. So my grandmother, Nani Selina, she was afraid of it being lost forever. I really wasn't sure at the time whether I wanted to be weaving. So I was kind of torn between carving and weaving, and I was sitting outside the carving shed working on an adze handle, and Nani Selina came. She didn't look at anybody, she just came directly to me and said, "Are you gonna carve or are you gonna weave? If you're gonna weave, come with me right now." So I packed up my stuff and went with her. My grandmother, Nani Selina, gathered roots in that area over the years. Go out for 5 days and get different sizes. And last fall I got a lot of really fine ones, and I already used some of them for hats. The Haida tradition, we always follow our mother side of the family, and it would be taught by either my mother or my maternal grandmother. In our family, my great-grandmother was a well-known weaver, Isabel Rorick. But she didn't teach my Nani, Florence. I learned from my paternal grandmother. Nani Selina learned from her mother-in-law. They broke tradition way back then, and it continues to today. I've got so many memories of her and learning how to weave from her. So it's really nice to have these given to me. She was such a wonderful person. I just loved her so much. She was so kind and generous all the time. To me, when I was first making them, I thought they were fine, and I'd look at some pieces that Nani Selina made I thought were so fine, like I'd never ever be able to do them. But But eventually I was weaving really fine. Took years though. This is my first hat. It doesn't have my signature on because I didn't start the signature until the late 80s. This was made in 1984 and 85 or 86. It's my first hat, and I gave it to my dad, and my mom gave it back to me after he died. So that's my first hat. And this is one of my most recent hats. I think I've made over 100 hats. So I document all the hats. So I do all the different hats here. Replicate from ones I saw in the museum. These are all the different hat variations that Isabella did. Some of them cover the whole, the brim from point to point. I was really excited when I discovered that, all the different variations, so I put them all on paper and told whoever wanted to listen, but I don't know if they cared or listened. But yeah, these are all separate. In 1984, I'd take the bus to Victoria to go to the Provincial Museum, it was called at the time, and they were very generous. I had them photograph a lot of baskets and hats for me. Some of the pictures I realized had some edge patterns that I didn't know, and I did sketches of it and brought it home because I'd come to the edge of the hat that I was working on, and I wanted to try it. And I looked at it and I figured it out. I believe it's the ancestors coming through my hands. I figured it out in about 20 minutes how to do this edge that my great-grandmother Isabella had on her hat. Replicating something of my ancestors, I follow closely to their work, and I found out that certain pieces that I replicate also carries the energy from that piece I'm replicating. I'm not worried about the future of spruce root weaving. There's a lot of people learning. My hope is to go as long as I can. It's something I love to do.